All right, guys, time for a garage update, I reckon. Been a little bit busy, a lot of jumping around. So to start out, the goal is to finish the C10 and my truck right about the same time in the next couple months. Just got the C10 back off of the wheel cribs because we got the pinion angle and drive shaft squared away. Unfortunately, the two-piece we had was seized and damaged, so we had just a one-piece made. Got that installed and fluid in the transmission. I'm gonna have to tweak the exhaust that we do have to make it work, but dropping it back down, I'm gonna kind of dive into putting all the accessories on the motor and getting another step closer on that. A few other things. With the trying to get a hitch to work and getting the rear bumper on, stuff like that. Of course, we got a bunch of parts back here to kind of sift through and get on there. I was going somewhere with this. Still have to do some wet sanding on the bed. Yeah, I guess fuel filler, all that. Fuel lines, brake lines secured, all that kind of put in place. We had to get some different headers because of the amounts that we got or had were too small, so these are wider, so it ended up hitting the pipes that originally had for this. Got that squared away, threw the carb on it. Got a customer vehicle, like I said, kind of poking away at my build. I got seat belts, got my little center console tray put in there. Got the battery set up squared away under here. Did get the brakes going on it. Got the master cylinders mounted, the brake lines ran. Pedal is in there and mounted. I did make a brace across the front here. You can see up in there. And then I dropped a brace down and a plate for the top of the pedal to mount so there's not flex going on. Still have to get the gas pedal mounted and fab up there. I got some tail lights, turn signals, all that stuff. I just kind of got to come up with a setup back here for that. In the meantime, I'm putting the hoist away, trying to get that out of the way. Like I said, jumping between the two trucks and everything else. Kind of been back and forth and made some more progress on the other garage with some conduit for outlets. That is something else that I'm hopefully finishing up by this week over there, is getting all the outlets and conduit ran and wires and kind of be able to finish that up until I get everything gathered up to do 220. But once that's done, that's going to be that stopping point till kind of regroup and figure out where to go with that. So yeah, it's been a little bit of scattered and here and there, but nevertheless there's always some type of progress being made. And then there's days to where I don't even want to look at either one of the trucks and do nothing. But I guess that's life. So yeah, that's a little update for you. Can't wait to, knock this stuff out and start seeing these things on the road. Let me know what you guys think, or got any questions. Yes, I knew I was forgetting something. Like I said, I haven't really been making much content, mostly because some of this stuff is just kind of boring, or I'm trying to figure out myself, so it didn't really make sense that the content would be any good when I'm trying to figure it out. So yeah, that's kind of where that's been at. So that's why, another reason why I haven't really made many videos. But the Morris Minor, this guy, it will be towards the end of the year, I guess. I mean, heck, we're halfway through the year already. And like I said, I think the next couple months, these guys should be like doing burnouts next to each other. So once that's squared away, get some miles on them, kind of get the bugs worked in and out. Jason's messing with his truck also and some of his projects. And then we will jump back on the Morris Minor, or at least have a plan for it. Between all this stuff and buttoning things up and kind of getting things off of our plate so we can focus on that. So once we get these two pretty much done and figuring things out, we'll be back to the Morris Minor and the Geo body swap to come up with a game plan and start to execute that. And of course, we're gonna show you guys the finishing, I guess, product once we get done with both of these trucks. And then, you know, we'll be making video on the Morris Minor and our plan and an update on that. So hope you guys are doing well, making progress, and we'll catch you later.